What's going on? Today I just wanted to talk about Santa Claus. You see, the thing about Santa Claus is that it's something that they push on all the little kids. Santa Claus travels around the world in 24 hours. But something that people don't realize, for the most part, I've actually never met anyone else that realized this, is that when you get older as a child, you eventually figure out that Santa's not real. And when you figure out Santa's not real, you're so proud. Like, I know Santa's not real, you know? It's, and other kids, they still believe in Santa. Like, you still believe in Santa. But there's one part that you left out. You forgot that when you realized Santa wasn't real, neither was the ball that he flew around. Okay? So the Santa programming, it has a lot of different meanings and a lot of different symbolism. So Santa, obviously, in the North Pole, Santa is an anagram for Satan. That's one thing. That's a connection. Now, additionally, when they teach you the story of Santa Claus, what they're doing is they're programming a ball into your mind. So now as a kid, you're picturing Santa Claus flying around the world in 24 hours to deliver presents to all the houses, and kids are eating it up. Do you want to know how easy it is to convince a little kid that he lives on a spinning ball? Just as easy it is it just as easy as it is to convince a little kid that Santa flies around the world in one night. But when you realize Santa was not real, you didn't realize that the ball wasn't real either. And that's all part of the programming. And then additionally, on top of that, once you realize that Santa's not real, then where does that lead you? Now you're starting to question things. Is God real? So now they're pushing this atheist approach, and they want everybody to be atheist pretty much, because I'm thinking about when I was a kid. My friends went to church. A lot of people went to church, and now I know there's still people that go to church, but for the most part, a lot of people aren't going to church anymore. You know? Because a lot of kids were thinking about it like, there's no God. You know, they kind of was like questioning things because Santa's not real. God's not real either. But God is real. There is a Most High. Okay? And there is a Most High that created this realm that we live. And this realm is a metaphysical realm. So, let's flip that into the ball earth. Why do they want you to believe it? Because they want you to believe in a physical reality. They want you to believe that everything's physical and everything you touch actually exists, when in truth, nothing exists. It's all in your mind. Consciousness is primacy. Matter doesn't create consciousness. Consciousness creates matter. So everything starts with the consciousness. It's your mind. It's basically translating all the waves into this 5 sense reality that you live in. You know, and let's take a look at the brain, because as you know, the universe, it's shaped like an egg. And there's a flat plane called the plane of inertia, and that's where we live, on the plane of inertia. In the center of the plane of inertia, we have a black hole, and there's a vortex spinning above the black hole, and that vortex is powering everything. And on the horizon of the black hole is the pure plasma sun, and above the black hole is Polaris. And now we have the sun and the moon that go around the earth like so. And earth, an anagram for earth, is your heart. Your heart is at the center of your body. The earth is the center of this universe, the plane of inertia, eartha. So now we have cosmology right here in our brain. And now what else do we have? We have a man on a cross with his arms spread out at the center. Arms spread out at the center. So now when we see all these pictures, and let me bring one up. This here is Jesus. Jesus is the lion. But this isn't Jesus. This is just another archetype for Jesus. head of a lion. The Kundalini traveling up. As above, so below. The wings representing the two hemispheres of the brain, or the two hemispheres of the earth, both sides. And they give it to you in the movies. The movies are Easter eggs, truth in plain sight, the never-ending story. Mount Meru at the center, the Kundalini energy spiraling, a dog. What's dog an anagram of? God. And the ascension of a boy. And then we have MGM. MGM, we have the black hole. We have the lion coming out the center, the lion, Jesus, ascension. And we have the two sides, here and over here. Two sides. They're all the same symbol. Then we have L. This is a depiction of God with all the zodiac signs, all the constellations going around. They go around in a circle, coming up out the hole in the center, coming up out the black hole at the center. And then we have Buddha. Buddha coming up out the black hole at the center, the Kundalini energy, which is the spiral vortex. Up here, possibly Polaris up at the center, the two sides up here. It's basically like seeing two wings on an angel. You see the angel coming up, two wings, and I don't know, a hat, a crown, whatever it is, representing Polaris. And is this a sun behind the head? The sun sits on the horizon of the black hole and goes around. Everything from the black hole center is projected out. Everything we see is metaphysical. It's not physical, okay? It's basically proven with the double slit experience. This double slit experiment proves that matter only forms when it's being viewed or observed. When matter's not being observed, it has no behavior. There's so many different possibilities of what each electron can do and the behavior of an electron, and those possibilities are endless. But without being observed and understood by the mind and the brain and the eyes, the black hole pupils of your eyes, they don't know what to do. They don't have the program. The program is in your DNA. It's your consciousness. Your consciousness manifesting this physical reality. And think about the eye. The eye is the black hole center, and then it has the earth around it, and then maybe the ice wall around the side. And it's in a universe shaped like an egg. So when NASA tells you that it's a sphere, the universe is a sphere, it's the torus field, and you're a torus field. It's the same thing. You're the microcosm of the macrocosm. And here we have Jesus in the center with his arms out, representing the two sides, coming up out of the center with ascension. And a lot of times you'll see Jesus with angel wings. And this right here is an image that's on your brain that you can see in an MRI scan. You can look up an MRI scan, a brain scan, and you're gonna see this. It's all symbolic. But the same symbolism that's here in the picture is actually at the center of creation. It's actually in your mind. This is all a program. So you have to break free, and your consciousness has to rise in awareness to understand, so you can get to the point where you can bend reality, where you're in control. You don't submit to authority. You are the authority, and you're a creator in this world. And this is for entertainment purposes only. These opinions are mine only. Have a great day. Like, share, subscribe, and check back for more. Thank you.